J Drone here, what's going on? Back out with this Potensic GPS drone, and I wanted to cover two things on the controller. If you push this in, that'll control your speed rates. That will not. This will control the angle of the camera. It is adjustable. So last time, the video recording did not record. I was testing this in-house. Record using the app button. Don't use the record button because I think there's something fishy about it. If you use the app button, it should work. That's what this video is going to be. Checking out the quality from SD card of that camera right there. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so I failed. I didn't bring an SD card. So this is not best camera quality, and this is me just lifting the drone up and panning around to try to give you a quality of the camera, not in flight. And again, this is not best camera quality. I forgot an SD card. This is what's saved to my phone, and I'm impressed. I'm really impressed by it because what's saved to the phone is pretty darn good. This is Wi-Fi being sent over signal to the phone that was recorded to the phone, and it's pretty darn good. Again, it's not SD card quality, but it looks pretty close. It looks pretty close, guys, but we'll get another test on this, and we won't forget the SD card. I was testing the drone in-house to make sure I could figure out camera functions, and I figured out camera functions. You need to use the app, like I said in the beginning. Don't use the controller, and it will record, and it will record flawlessly. But J-Drone left his SD card in his computer and ran out like a little child to go play and did not go out prepared. Again, this is not best camera quality, but it will show you app quality. If you don't have an SD card and you just want to use this drone and you want to save to your phone, this is the quality you could look forward to. Again, it's a little bit dark. It's a very dark day out. The sun's not shining at all. It could rain at any point here. So consider that into the quality as well. But dude, for a toy grade GPS drone, this is saving to the phone via Wi-Fi. This thing gets pretty good range and gets pretty good picture quality. So we're gonna take it to a different spot here, which I don't suggest doing unless you turn off the drone and turn it back on, and you'll see why in a minute. And again, you could see the green is pixelated a bit until it clears up. That you won't get with the SD card, I can guarantee it, because it'll be writing to the SD card and not transmitting over Wi-Fi. But dude, look at this. This is transmitted through Wi-Fi from the camera to the cell phone, saved to the cell phone. It's pretty good. I gotta go to work in a little bit here, so I don't know that I'm gonna get this back out yet today. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow. But as far as quality goes from the app to the cell phone, it's pretty impressive, man. I've flown a lot of drones, and at the height that we're sitting now, you usually have frame drop. Usually, we just had a frame drop. We usually have considerable frame drop. We usually have considerable freezing. And with this, we're really not seeing that, which is really impressive. Return home works great on this. I'll demonstrate that in a minute too. And the follow me is a little bit sketchy, but maybe I gotta work with it. Maybe there's something I wasn't doing right with it, but it did indeed follow me. And there we had a decent frame drop there as well. It was up pretty high. But all in all, man, I'm pretty thrilled with this drone. Again, it's a SJX300 clone, the body style. Holy Stone cloned it, E-High cloned it, and the GPS works really well on it, as I'm about to show you right here. It is windy. It is windy out, but check it out. Look, ma, no hands, and it's sitting there. This is a plastic brushed toy grade drone that works really well. This works better than some of the brushless low-cost GPS drones that I've had. And again, video quality is pretty good, and this is through app to cell phone, not SD card like I had wanted to. So you're gonna have to stay tuned for that SD card like I had wanted to video. And again, we are still traveling. Our initial spot, if you could see the little building off to the left there across the street, that was where we had started. We moved across the street. Now we're continuing to keep moving. I don't suggest you doing this with the drone unless you are going to stand in one spot. As you saw, I was standing back there. I'm not standing in my original spot because the drone, unless you shut it off, has its home point. And it knows its home point, and you'll see what happens if you keep moving. And then here's a little tribute to our veterans of the United States of America and anybody else who's fought for their country. My hat's off to you. It takes a huge commitment to do that, and this is just a flyby. Look at the quality, dude. This is not SD card. I can't wait to get SD card. This should have been the SD card flight, but my mistake and me running out too early, I guess, was good. because otherwise I would not have tested this. I would not have tested save to the phone from Wi-Fi to app. I wouldn't have tested it, and I'm kind of glad this happened, because this is showing you, dude, no SD card, you're gonna get pretty darn good image quality from this, even on a cloudy day. Just saving directly to the phone through app. I honestly can't think off the top of my head, minus your more expensive drones like the Spark and Phantom and stuff like that. But as far as toy grade drones, one performing as well as this is, as far as video, well, I mean everything, but as far as the video quality, I'm a little bit blown away. You could probably get that from me kind of reiterating it and whatnot. So we're going to switch locations again. We're actually going to go in my backyard here and watch what happens there. I wanted to do a sky climb. Low LVC kicked in. The thing is going back towards home. It's going back towards the home point. It gets stuck in a tree. I'm fortunate to have long bamboo that grows in my backyard, that I was able to grab a long piece of bamboo that you'll see here in about 2 seconds. Right there, you can see the bamboo, that I'm able to not have to get a ladder, not have to climb up the tree, not have to cut the tree down, and kind of just fish this out with a piece of bamboo. So if you are going to take off from a spot and leave the spot, you should really turn off the drone and then restart from the other spot. That way you could log a new home point. Otherwise, this might happen. It was working as it should. LVC kicked. It wanted to go to the home spot. There I am, guys. I'm J Drone. If you haven't subscribed, smash the subscribe button. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, down below, put a thumbs up, and we'll check you later.